Hi students, welcome to another science class. So in the last science class we looked at materials and you tried to change the shape of a material, right? So some of you might have used dough, some of you might have used clay or fondant, but you tried to change the shape of a material. Now let's look at this. What material is this? What does it look like? This is dough. We see it in the kitchen, right? But who makes that? Somebody has to make it, right? Made out of flour and water, and we mix it and we make this material. Do you see this material when you step outside the house? Do you see it in nature? No, obviously not. You see it in the kitchen because you make it in the kitchen. But why am I telling you this? Because in today's class, we are going to learn to identify naturally occurring materials and man-made materials. There are two types of materials, one which is already there in nature and one which we make. Now let us first see what is a naturally occurring material. Now look at this beautiful forest and what comes to your mind? Can you think of a material that you get from these trees? I'm pretty sure many of you might have said wood. We get wood from trees. That's a material, right? Very good. Wood is naturally occurring because it is there in nature. Super. Now try to guess this material. It is soft and fluffy. Sometimes we use it when supposing you get hurt, then you dip it in little Dettol and you put it on your skin where you got hurt. What is that material? Okay, that material is cotton. Cotton comes from, where does it grow? It grows on a cotton plant, right? And that's a cotton bud. Okay, so you know that plants and trees can give us materials. What about animals? Can animals give us materials? Can you think what materials you get from animals? Okay, I'm going to tell you a new one. You may or may not know this, but silk is a material. It is a cloth that we get from the silkworm. Can you see that little caterpillar there? Yeah, the caterpillar makes a cocoon over itself, and that cocoon it makes by spinning a silk thread. It makes a silk thread and makes the cocoon out of it. And then it comes out to become a beautiful silk moth, like a butterfly. But it's not a butterfly, it's called a silk moth. So that particular cocoon is taken and the thread is taken out and it is made into cloth. So that's a material that we get from animals. What about material on the road? Can you see any material that you can use which is lying around the road? What about stone? We make so many things out of stone. Can you think of something made of stone? If you can't, you must find out what things are made out of stone. So cotton, so stone and silk are naturally occurring materials because they are there in nature. What is a man-made material? Now a man-made material is something that we make maybe in a factory, but we have to mix things and mix chemicals and make it. We do not see it in nature. For example, plastic and glass. Do you see plastic and glass on the trees? Do you see it inside the ground growing? Do you see it on animals? No, because these are things that man has made out of chemicals. So you can find out what glass is made out of. It's very interesting. But today's class is all about you doing a little research. So let's find out which object is made out of a naturally occurring material. So go around the house, try to find one object which is made out of a naturally occurring material. And you can also find out where do we get that material from. It's all about that one material and doing your little research on that one material. So do that and then you can take a video and send it to your science teacher. Me or Miss Rihanna or Miss Neha, whoever is your science teacher, will be very happy to see you talking about one naturally occurring material and where you got that from and which object in your house is made out of that naturally occurring material. So in today's class, You will learn to differentiate between naturally occurring and man-made materials. Do you know the difference yet? And you can also list or name materials that are naturally occurring and name materials that are man-made. I will also be giving you a YouTube video. You can see that YouTube video and learn a little more about these two types of materials, some more examples, and then you can do your activity. So bye students, I hope you have a wonderful class. Thank you.